I'm excited that you're going to be coming back to the building to see us in person. So, hopefully you've had an opportunity to watch our videos about how to wear a mask, dropping off in the car line, and arriving by bus. But this video is going to take you on a virtual tour of our classroom, starting right here at the front of the building. So follow me as we walk to our classroom. When you enter the building, things might look a little different. So, first off, you're not going to be able to use the bathroom in the morning. So make sure you take a moment to use the restroom before you either get in your car or get on the bus in the morning. Also, notice that I'm going directly down the hallway and not going to get breakfast. Breakfast will be located in the hallway and will be handed out by Mrs. Bland right by Miss Herstein's office. So you're going to grab breakfast and head to class. So let's keep walking to the middle staircase. Friends, you're going to come to this middle staircase. Now, I know that you're used to going to the first staircase that you get to, but notice the arrows on the ground. This arrow is pointing up, signaling that these stairs will only be used for students going up. The first staircase will have an arrow pointing down, indicating that those stairs are only for going down to the first floor of the building. Let's keep going upstairs. So Mr. Todd's new classroom is not in 210 like it was last year. So when you get to this point in the stairs, you're actually going to turn to the left. So let's keep going. Remember to take note of the arrows that are on the ground. There'll be arrows pointing in this direction to remind you to stay on the right side of the hallway when moving down the hall. Room 217 is Mr. Todd's new classroom, and I'm really excited to give you a tour. Hey everybody, welcome to our classroom. I wanted to take you around to show you some of the important things that might look different because of COVID-19 and just show you the new space that we are in. 217 is my new classroom number. A few things that are different: there is no bathroom in this classroom, and there is no extra storage space like the reading nook was an extra storage space for us. So there's no extra closet, and there is no extra and there's no bathroom. So a few things are different. The classroom is set up a little different than what I would normally set up the classroom as, due to social distancing and things like that. So let's take a little trip around the classroom to look at how some things have changed. When you walk in the door, you'll see my holiday tree that changes by every season. So I already have it set up for Halloween. Coming around to the back counter, you'll see that we'll have hand sanitizer available here for you to use, and there are multiple signs around the room reminding you of social distancing and how to stay safe. My fish tank has arrived back at school from home back in 217. You'll then see our sink. Every morning when you arrive to school, the first thing you will do is come in and wash your hands. You will also have to wash your hands between eating meals and snack. Above the sink are all of our supplies. These supplies will be off limits to you this year because we're not allowed to share. But if you need an extra glue stick or marker or pencil, I'll be glad to get it for you. Our mailboxes are still on the back counter, but we will not be using them this year. I've actually moved the computers a little bit so that everyone can be at computers socially distant. So there's a computer back here by the back counter, and then two computers that are separated back here by the window. In our classroom, we will actually have a TA working named Mrs. Coates, and this is her workspace. So you're going to want to try to stay out of her workspace and give her space just like she's giving you your space. Continuing around the room, our classroom library will be open for checkouts. What will happen is after students have read the books, they will go into a 5-day quarantine before they're back on the shelf just for extra precautions. Math manipulatives will still be out but not accessible for students. They will have individual bags at their desk in order to be able to use these materials. My couch is gone because it is upholstered and not able to be sanitized, so it has been replaced by these desks where student work will be found every day. Behind that desk is my workspace. Same thing with Mrs. Coates. My space is set up for me, and your space is set up for you. So we're going to try not to mix into each other's spaces this year. The desks in the classroom are separated by 6 feet, and students will be provided their own materials. So on every desk, there will be a red basket where students will turn in their work from the day and store materials. There will also be this blue basket where they can store pencils, expo markers, and other materials that they may use throughout the day. The superhero of the week will get to sit at this table, and it has the same materials. In the cubbies at the bottom, you will find students' names. This is where they will store their stuff from week to week. So after they leave on Tuesday, they will put all of their materials into the baskets on their little cubbies, and it will be waiting for them next week. If you notice, some of the things have had to remain at the top of the cubby, such as scoot rockers and lap desks and clipboards, because students will not be allowed to use those this year. Our classroom looks different, but I hope that it's still a warm and inviting space for students to return to this fall.